convincing people to do better. Woo! What a struggle. The lack of intelligence and human decency is what I've witnessed for the last 8+ years. The lack of intelligence and human decency, and how one man appealed to that. How godlike, immoral, lack of character, not seeing women as people. We have truly witnessed the worst in men and some women. And, as we're all anxiously waiting for tomorrow and, the final countdown, do I think there's going to be some violence? There's going to be some outraged people. There are going to be some willing to be so loyal that they'll throw their life away. Absolutely. It's already happened 4 years ago, right? People going to prison. People willing to go to prison. And him never once visiting them, saying thank you. Like, when they finally get out, and we're over this hump of the worst. He brought out the worst in people, not the best. He brought out the dregs of society. And, when the history books are written, the amount of content, videos, audio, pictures of these people forever, like their kids and grandkids, and, as the generations go by, they're going to be like, my family were Trumpers? Ah! And we'll be like, yeah. And which brings me to the ability to change your mind once you figure out you're wrong. And that's all I do every single day, is put out what I've learned about being wrong and being strong enough to go, you effed up, girl. You effed up. Now what are you going to do about it? Because breaking patterns is really what I'm about, is being raised to be a pick-me and loyal to the wrong people, places, and things. Because, again, the training, it's always about the training. And then as you grow up and you're out in the world and things aren't working out for you, and you keep finding yourself in these places that you don't want to be, that limiting belief system, because yesterday I had that beef, right, with that woman that has not crossed over yet. She hasn't been on both sides. She's only been in fairy tale la la land. And becoming a feminist is what changed my life, and seeing what the patriarchy did to me and how my choices aligned with things that didn't benefit me. So now, again, all I'm doing is sharing of how wrong I was and how I know you're wrong and not gatekeeping, and trying to keep women safe, and really think about being proactive in your own life and how much that benefits you. And it was always the fear of, you'll never get a man, because that was always the goal as a kid. That's what was drilled in here. If you're too loud, if you're too smart, if you're too strong, if you're faster than the boys, it was always don't be. And so now I've learned, I'm like, who the fuck are you? And I becoming my authentic self I'm in a whole new tribe, and I'm much happier, much healthier. I make much more sense. I make better decisions and choices. I know who I am. And I don't just work on my physical body. I work on my mental and emotional state as well. And as all three of them are growing together, I have nowhere to go but up and progress and move forward. And I want that for all women, to be empowered, inspired, strong, smart, make good decisions, that they're healthy in their mind and their bodies, and they can control their emotions. And I get excited for women and our future. So, at the end of the day, thank you. Thank you for standing with me and what's right. I'm excited. For the first time in a really long time, I'm excited for our future, and we can move on. That's how progress works. It's like 8 years ago, this huge festering boil was put in charge, and it got popped 4 years ago, and now we can start healing as a nation.